title, sorry, if a title of what makes me happy. Please welcome TM Shazwi. The stage is yours.
Hello, my fellow emboldened Toastmaster. My name is Masani, also known as Awi, not Awi Wings. Some people confuse me with Awi and Awi Wings. So, I was born on 23rd September 1993. I have 8 siblings, all are married, and I'm the lucky ones that are still single and available. What makes me happy? Firstly, let me tell you a little bit about my childhood. I was born in Hospital Besar Kuala Lumpur, KL, but during my childhood, I was moved to this location. I don't know if many of you know this is the country flag called Sabah, not the country flag. So this flag is called Sabah flag, and I lived there at Kota Kinabalu for 8 years until I was 8 years old. Then, due to huge age gap between my siblings, my sister is 6 years above me, so I'm not really close with my siblings. Therefore, I spend my time playing toys, playing my PlayStation, and then I watch cartoons, especially Disney, and spend my time outdoor washing my dad's car while playing with the water. And then at the age of 8, my parents were stationed at Putrajaya from Kota Kinabalu. We stayed at Sungai Buloh. If some of you, can you imagine living at Sungai Buloh and driving all the way to Putrajaya every single day? It is difficult. For some of you that cannot imagine, let me tell you the story. Every day I woke up at 4 a.m. and then I left my house at 5. I reached my school at 6. And since the school session starts at 7:30, so I spent my time at the canteen alone for an hour, but it was still dark there. It was a sad moment because I ate alone, I drink alone, and wait for my classmates to come. Due to my fluent dialect in Sabahan, like I cannot speak or understand the KL language, so I had difficulty in making friends, and also I have trouble to pronounce this alphabet. So if I pronounce this, then people will laugh. Imagine having a different dialect and having some cannot pronounce that letter, that alphabet properly, so people were making fun of me. That's why I started to become an introvert person at school, and it was very difficult for a year until I started to learn KL language. And then growing up to high school, I started to gain my confidence level. My parents and my family emboldened me to reach out to whatever that makes me happy. So that's why I started to involve myself in sports, especially in athletics and soccer. At the age of 15, I became the school captain for my soccer team. And then at the same time, I also became the best athlete in my school. I broke the records for 100 meter, 200 meter, and 100 meter hurdle. And I became famous among the school. I gained my confidence level. And most importantly, for teenager, I get a lot of attention from the girls. And then I enrolled myself at University Tenaga Nasional, also called as Uni10. I took my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering right after I finished my foundation in engineering there. While in Unit 10, I faced the same problem as I had in my childhood, where I had trouble in making friends because because most of them are very, very good in academics while I'm not. and then I do what makes me happy, which is being involved in sports activity. So I also represented Unit 10 in soccer and athletics. I broke the record and I became the 100-meter record holder for Unit 10 with the time of 10.7 seconds. And I became the best athlete in Unit 10, and also I represent Unit 10 for Sukan IPT, which is called Suki. And then for my adulthood, I have living a healthy lifestyle, having a healthy mindset, doing what I passionate about. I tried doing business and so many other things and overcame so many obstacles in life. After that, I found my passion. I managed to travel all around the world. I've been to European continent, Asian continent, and then Arabian continent as well. And also that makes me happy as for the world. Finally, involving in Toastmaster and taking this opportunity that makes me happier because as I am able to step out of my comfort zone to speak in front of all these emboldened, beautiful people. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, TM Shazwi, for the emboldened presentation on things that make me happy. Okay, subsequently, I would like to call upon our fourth speaker, TM Nur Atika Muhammad Idris, for her level 1 icebreaker with a title Swimming Through My Life. Please welcome TM Nur Atika, Swimming Through My Life. The stage is yours.
Hello and good evening to Tan Sri Abdul Aziz, Datuk Sri Lawrence, Datuk Michael, honorable evaluators, and my fellow Toastmaster. Swimming is a good sport for us to build up our strength because swimming required more effort by using legs and hands. A wise man said, "This life is like a swimming pool. You dive into the water, but you can't see how deep it is." Stay tuned to listen how I'm swimming through my life. On 23rd of December 1996, a cute little girl was born as a great gift for a happy couple, Samsiah and Muhammad Idris. I am Nur Atika binti Muhammad Idris. I am 25 years old. I born in my hometown, Pachuk, Kelantan, and staying in Kota Baru. That is why most of us recognize me as Kota Baru girl. My mother is from Thailand, while my father is from Kelantan. Thus, I can consider myself of half Siamese from my mother's side. Nonetheless, don't ask me if I can speak Thai because I only can understand the basic language Thailand, such as Swai Chin Chin, that means you are beautiful. I am the eldest daughter of my family from 2 siblings. I have a younger sister who currently staying at Kelantan. Being the eldest daughter, my father always had expectation from me. During my primary school, I only got 2 A's and 3 B's in my UPSR exam, which I disappoint my father. In secondary school, I started to be active in sport and club, and I also be the school prefect. I used to participate with long jump, 4x400 meter relay, 4x100 meter relay, and race walking, and I won a few medals with those events. I still remember when I was in Form 3, I had a fever and chickenpox while sitting for PMR exam. I endured the pain of having chickenpox as I don't want to disappoint my father. But thank God, I got 7 A's and 1 B in my PMR and my father really proud of me. When I was Form 5, I reduced my involvement in sport as I for position in association and clubs. My effort paid off as I was elected as the president of choir club, vice secretary of school prefect, and secretary of Bahasa Melayu club. Thus, I had many co-curricular certificates from my active involvement. After having my SPM result, I don't really have any ambition and at that time, but my school counselor advised me to set my career path as engineer because I got 7th A and I got A+ for AdMed. Based on their advice, I enrolled in Module 2 when I was applying the matriculation college. After that, I got an offer from University Technical Malaysia Melaka, UTM, to do my bachelor degree in electronic engineering. There's a lot of sweet sour experience during my university life as I am struggling to finish my study. During the first and second year, I actively involved with charity event, running event, active member of Pembimbing Rakan Siswa, and active in martial art activity of Silat Cekak Hanafi. Due to that, my academic result was average. Thus, my father advised me to reduce my involvement in those activities. During my third year, my father fell sick. He had stroke and later had to amputate his leg due to diabetes. That was the beginning of my hardship, as my father lost his income for the family. I still remember during my internship at RTM, during the day, I had to go to work, and during the night, I had to accompany my father at hospital for about 1 month. As my father is the sole breadwinner but unable to work, I had to do so many part-time work to cover my expenses during my study. Even though I having a PTPTN loan, it is not enough to cover my expenses. I did a few part-time jobs such as waitress at restaurant, promoter, and market survey enumerator. When I last semester, my father passed away. I almost gave up with my study, but moral support from my friends made me stronger to finish it. After submits a lot of job application, I was lucky to be selected as a protege with CGTMC protege. Now I am in the Toastmaster Club, which is the best platform to improve, to learn, broaden, and unleash my potential as a fresh graduate. I hope my story will motivate you guys to not give up and do the best in your life. That's all about me. I hand over to TME Sharifah.
Thank you, TM Atika, for such a great presentation and inspiration this evening. Next, I would like to call upon our fifth speaker for Level 1 Icebreaker with the title, Seeing My Side. Please welcome TM Shazmi Sabudin, Seeing My Side. The stage is yours.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster,